Hey guys, I just wanted to give you my three big health unlocks that I've experienced in 2025. Clearly, these are not the only way of doing things, but more of just the way that I've found them to be successful. And I just wanted to share them with you so that if it would relate to your life, that it could help you as much as we could. So, the first unlock that I found in 2025 was all about adding strength and flexibility into my body. And just to give you some context, um, I feel like the nature of my job is very physical. So I'm constantly, bending over tables and moving bodies through and making adjustments and so forth. Um, and that happens many, many times per day, many, many times throughout the week. So the repetitive nature of that is very injury prone. So why a lot of chiropractors struggle to be able to stay in practice because of the high rate of injury and then therefore early retirement. So I'm always looking for ways to be able to ward that type of problem off. In my personal life, I also like doing a lot of exercise, not only from a strength perspective, but also from an endurance perspective in the swim, bike, run, triathlon world. And so coming into this year, this was all something that I had been working towards and trying to ward against. Interestingly enough, after a half Ironman that I had done in 2021, I was having some knee pain, some right medial knee pain. And I also noticed that my right shoulder, which I had previously dislocated in high school football, these things were kind of accumulating on me and were having a tendency to become more problematic. And it actually was making me concerned if I would be able to continue doing my job and what that would look like in the big picture. So I say all of that to say that one of my big and my first unlock for 2025 was the use of Pilates as a part of my weekly regimen. So currently, I am doing Pilates on Tuesday and Thursday in a studio setting. And I have a couple of things that I think are really important about this. One is you got to find a great coach. Just like in anything, when you hire a service, it's all about the individual that you work with. This is no different. So if you're going to try this out, make sure you find the right person for you that fits your goals and your needs and your communication style, because in Pilates, that is incredibly important. The thing that I've found with Pilates is that it focuses on small muscle strength and it focuses on big time flexibility. So if you need those as a part of your lifestyle and as a part of your long-term goals from the perspective of being able to do everything you want and not have to say no to doing things, then this is an incredible way to be able to do that. So the type of Pilates that I strongly recommend is called reformer Pilates. And this is a reformer is a piece of equipment that you actually lay on and it helps you be able to add resistance into your movements. And the best part about it is it's entirely adjustable. So whatever your current level is, maybe you have an active injury, maybe you're just getting back into exercise, or maybe you're really going for it and you want this to be a huge part of your, big time strength regimen. No matter where you are, you can make a customizable change with respect to how much you're putting through your body. So the part that I think that Pilates helps with the most is core strength. And when I talk about core, I'm talking about the abdominal musculature, the oblique musculature, and then the low back extensor strength. And if you get this right, then ultimately what you've done is you've created this weight belt that's constantly supporting and helping to maintain the integrity of your spine. And remember, anytime we move our arms or our legs, we're constantly activating our foundation, which is really our core musculature first. We go core and then we go extremity movement. So if I move my arms and legs, this part stabilizes first, and then these parts are the movers. They always say you can't shoot a cannon from a canoe. And this is the main idea behind this is we want to make sure that we have a rock solid foundation, which I really feel like Pilates helps you to provide. And then from there, you'll be able to move anything that you want, whether that's swim, bike, run, whether that's your sport specific training, or this is just generally putting things onto a high shelf or getting up and down off of the toilet. The simplest of things. This is going to be a practice that I believe will help me to be able to sustain the type of lifestyle that I want for as long as possible. So if you're in the market for a new type of exercise, you want to move your body differently, then I strongly recommend giving this Pilates practice a shot. Again, I only go twice a week and it's made this much difference for me. So consider going to your local Pilates studio and giving this a shot for 2026. Best of luck, guys.